Hey everybody, welcome back to another Ask Me Anything About My Travel series. I hope you're having a good day. I know I'm having a good day. And I want to just get on really quick. I know it's been a little while and I know you guys were missing me a little bit, so I want to get on and talk to you a little bit more about travel stuff and some of the things I've been pondering since coming back. And this one's really interesting because it's coming up in my life more and more, especially as I'm starting new things in my life. And that is travel and social media and social currency and using things to boost your status in some way. And it really got me thinking a little bit more about my trip and the things that I've seen in the way that travel has been evolving, at least from my perspective, and things that I saw around the world. So let's get to it. The first thing that I'll say is it's social media, especially in travel and posting pictures and all of that, in my opinion, has had a huge effect on travel and really everything we do and everything we do in our lifestyle. From it seems like everything we do, we try to document in some way or fashion, and sometimes we really get sucked into that. And it was really apparent on the road, especially within tourist attractions. I can't think of a single tourist attraction that I went to where there weren't droves of people with their phones out at all times, trying to take the picture, trying to get that one thing for social media, trying to present themselves in some way. And it was really strange because you're in this place that you hear about. I think maybe a great example is in Athens, the Great or maybe was it the Pantheon? I'm forgetting the names of all of the things I've seen, but the Acropolis. Sorry, the Acropolis in Greece, and just seeing the droves of people with their phones out, their selfie sticks, taking pictures. It seems, not even seems, we saw this, me and Jackie, over and over again, where people would come to these amazing spots, take a picture, and then leave, and then just leave. You came to Greece. You came all the way to Athens from wherever you're from just to go up, take a picture, and then leave. And it was really strange. And we would see this everywhere, from Encore, the mountains of New Zealand, to the geysers of Iceland. From Iceland to New Zealand and everywhere in between, we would see a lot of people that are traveling just to take photos. And it was really interesting to me. It really got me thinking about how we how travel is evolving in that way, and how it's more become a social status symbol than anything else. And I think that really takes away from the magic of what travel can provide when you start dealing with it as a way to, up your game, up your Instagram, get more pictures on Instagram, get more pictures on Facebook, get more people to follow you. You don't really enjoy the place. You don't really feel the rocks and stones of the Acropolis. You don't get to breathe in the ancient air of Angkor Wat. You don't get to just be in a place with so much history, from from all of these different places, these wonderful places. And one of the reasons why you go there is to breathe in that air, feel the stones, be a part of history in some way, shape, or form. And for me, it's kind of sad. It really is sort of sad, and I think it's the trap that we fall into a lot in our lives at home, not only in travel, but we tend to use things and record things to try to build up some social status, on whether it's a need or it's just subconscious or whatever. We really try to build up our social status in some way that it probably not probably, does take away from the experiences that we're having. So that's something that I'm really juggling now that I'm starting back and getting into my life, is what role does all this play? I know I'm doing these videos with you guys on social media, and of course I took a ton of pictures on my trip and posted them to Instagram, but really trying to reevaluate where those pieces are in my life and what I want them to be in my life in some way. I think it does have a taking over effect when you do things for social media, for status recognition, instead of just doing the things and enjoying them in the way that they're supposed to be. And I have two hilarious stories that I really put this in perspective. And these two stories I've been thinking about a lot in the past couple of days. The first one was me and Jackie were in Marrakesh, Morocco. I talked about in an earlier video that Marrakesh especially, was very aggressive. It was very difficult for us. And we were ahead of it seemed like a European couple. And the guy had a big DSLR camera. And this guy was just holding on to dear life, basically. There was motorbikes zooming down the streets by him. And of course, there's no real roads in the old city of Marrakesh because they've really maintained the old town really, really well. So these motorbikes are flying by, carts pulled by donkeys flying by, and this guy's like dodging them. And it didn't seem like they were having the best time, not gonna lie. They didn't seem like they were having the most fun experience in the world. So, I think his wife, girlfriend, whatever, they were both, very anxious. You could tell, very, very anxious. And then we came across some beautiful Moroccan tiles. So there's big adobe walls. It's all mud. It's all brown. And then we turned this little tiny doorway full of Moroccan tiles. And the woman lit up, so excited, ran over and did this really sexy pose in front of all the tiles, and the guy's like sitting there snapping all these pictures and trying to get the best angle. Motorbikes are so flying by, he's trying to dodge those, take these pictures, and you know which one's going up on Instagram, you know which ones are going up on Facebook, not the ones where the motorbike almost kills them, but the perfect pose with the tile and the woman in a very sexy European pose. And that's the one people are like, oh, you had such a fantastic time there. It was such a great trip. Look at you guys, are so great. And not the fact that they almost got killed by 8 motorbikes walking there and got harassed by all these people on the way there and on the way back. So it was the perfect epitome of social media highlights, where what we post are the highlights of the experience, definitely not the entire experience. And one of the really early on the trip, I met someone, and this is the second story, that really impacted me in the way that I looked for the rest of the trip. And I'm really glad, because this was a great gift. There was a guy, and I don't even really know his name, but we were in Laos, in the Luang Prabang, and we talked a lot about the buses of Laos, but there are some really nice places of Laos, Luang Prabang being one of them, very nice town in Laos. And we had stumbled upon a place called Oasis, which was a backpackers hostel / hangout spot. They had a campfire going, and there was a bunch of people sitting around the campfire having a fantastic time. And this guy came up, and we started chatting. He was from the UK. He had been traveling on and off with his longtime girlfriend for around 10 years, so off and on for 10 years of travel. And he had some fantastic stories, just very easy to talk to. The group was really, really interactive. We had a ton of fun. And afterwards, hey man, I would really love to keep in touch if you can. Do you have a social media page or something that I can follow? I'd love to hear some more of your stories. And he said, oh, I don't have any social media. I was like, well, do you have like a phone number or anything? He's like, no, I don't have phones. I don't have anything like that. So like, there's no way to contact you at all. No way to contact me. I was like, what? So what do you do? So you don't have anything, you don't have a post, you're not recording anything? He's like, no, well, my brain, one, and these travels are for me. For no one else besides me. And I thought that was such a unique perspective on the experience. And it really made me step back and try to experience the rest of the trip a lot more for myself. And sometimes when I really wanted to take a picture, I didn't, because that one was for me. That moment was for me. And there's something about keeping it for yourself, not gloating, not putting on a Facebook, not trying to say that this trip was so amazing, but maybe you climb that mountain at the top, that view is just for you and no one else. No one else will see that from your perspective ever again. That is yours. And that's what he really embodied. And I call him the ghost of Luang Prabang, because After that conversation, he got up, walked off into the night, and I never saw him again, and will never see him ever again. But our conversation was something that was for me and for him, and that was it. So I'm really trying to incorporate that back into my life, trying to enjoy every moment, and a lot of moments take for myself and really enrich my life, and not have the pressure of being able to post and be judged on social media, but really take experiences and enjoy them to the fullest for myself. So that's my message for today. This is one that I'm really just trying to juggle around. How does social media, all of these electronics, online platforms play in our lives? Where's the benefit? Where's the harm in what we're doing? And I'll admit, I haven't quite figured it all out yet. So if you have any comments, questions, things that you would like me to talk about further, go ahead and put them in the comments. Once again, all these videos will be on the YouTube channel. I also started a page called Nathan Speaks, where all these videos will be archived if you missed any. But I would love to hear your perspectives, of course. So please write them in the comments, and enjoy your guys' day. It's a fantastic day. It's finally fall. Get out there, breathe some fresh air. Take it for yourself. So enjoy your day, guys, and I will talk to you guys again soon. See ya.